So how do you spot a one-way chi-square hypothesis or research question? Well, figure out the independent variable and the dependent variable. And then, is the independent variable nominal? Yes. Is it only one independent variable? Yes. Is the dependent variable the number of something? Yes. Okay, well then it's a one-way chi-square. Yay! The two-way chi-square tests for differences in the number of things in each category for two different IVs that each only have two categories. So I have an example here where we have two independent variables. One is gender, the other is Christian or non-Christian. And you can see we have the totals for the numbers of people who fit into each of those categories. And so we would be comparing across categories whether there is a difference. So maybe, is there a difference between, what did I say here? Are there more male Christians than female non-Christians? That might be our research question hypothesis. And yeah. Oh, that's not right. Okay. So here are some other possible hypotheses and research questions. There will be less foreign non-Christians than native Christians who celebrate Thanksgiving in the U.S. Will rhesus monkeys in the treatment group pass the exam more times than chimps in the control group? Yeah. So how do you spot a two-way chi-square? First, is the independent variable nominal? Then, are there two independent variables, and do each of those independent variables have only two categories? Yes. And is the DV the number of something? Yes. Then you have a two-way chi-square. All right, and then contingency analysis is similar to the two-way chi-square, but it allows one of the independent variables to have more levels. So here you can see we're comparing US and Japan on, I don't know, communication strategies, maybe. So avoidance, distribution, and integration are all maybe different communication categories, sure. So we just count up how many instances are in each of those categories, and we can determine whether there is a pattern of difference between the US and Japan in their communication strategies. Is that what I said there? Oh, conflict. Yeah, okay. All right, so here are some contingency analysis, hypotheses, and research questions. There will be a difference in the genres watched by college students, young professionals, and retirees. Is there a difference in the types of careers male and female communication students choose? All of these could be contingency analysis, hypotheses, or research questions. So how do you spot this? Is the independent variable nominal? Is there two IVs? Yes. Does one or both of the IVs have more than two categories? Yes, then it's contingency analysis. All right. So here is a slide that helps you decide which chi-square you want to run. So let's say you have a hypothesis and you know that the dependent variable is the number of something, right? It's frequency of occurrence. Then we know it's a chi-square. But which one is it? Well, let's count how many independent variables there are. If there is one, it has to be a one-way chi-square. If there are two, then we have to move on and see how many categories are in each of those independent variables. If either of those has more than two categories, then it's a contingency analysis. If both have two categories, it's a two-way chi-square. Easy enough, right?